Hello everybody, this is part 2 of the bench power supply build.
What I'll do now is I think it's time to screw that in. And while I was gone, I found some better screws. I don't like using those little brass screws because you just can't put a whole lot of torque to them. All right. Nice. Actually, it looks like I'll be able to use the drill on this too. I was afraid I was gonna strip them out. Here we go. Nice. All right. Next up is the rear. Yeah, I probably shouldn't drill a hole into nothing. Oh, come on. Really? Yep. All right. That's actually pretty good, I think. off to go find a new battery for the drill. All right, we're going to see if I can't screw up some wiring. Not really. All right. I'm going to replace all of the actual power conducting wires. All right, well, it's the next day, and I had that soldered for me because my soldering iron wasn't good enough. So let's go ahead and crimp these connectors on, and then we can put a little bit of heat shrink on them. There's that. All right, there's that. Let's see if... Oh, that's not what I want. One size bigger, maybe? Actually, I think I have some better stuff. Nope, wrong one. Oh well, we'll have to go with the bigger one. That's fine then. And I'll just cut that piece in half. Here we go. There's that one. There we go. All right, and that'll get plugged in from there to there, just like that. All right, next up, we have to replace that shunt. Not that other word, a shunt. Yes, 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 I'm a funny man. Yeah, I don't like that. There we go. Just like that. Let's go ahead and, about that big. All right. And apparently in my mess somewhere, I lost the other connector. That's just awesome. All right, here we go. Oh. There we go. Just like that. I don't want to do that. I want to do this one. Just like that. Just like that. And then come on now. Oh, come on, you little bugger. There we go. Good Lord. That was on there. Oh shit, where'd it go? There's that. Just like that. And then this one. Let's inspect that wire to make sure it's still good. Oh, got a little bit of a... I don't know. It didn't go through the insulation. That's fine. And that'll make those two pieces about the same length. There we go. All right. Nice. Wait a minute. Oh man, I got the wrong one. Damn it. All right. Chuck that back in the box. Gotta say, these little micro torches are freaking awesome. Not sponsored. I just like them. Sounds good. Here we go. And that one right there. Awesome. Oh shit. I'm a dumbass. God damn it. Yep. You notice they did wrong? I didn't put the spade connector on it. Yep. That's what I did not do. Because reasons. Because I didn't think about it. Yep, just like that. And then this one gets the same treatment. And then I'm going to shut you guys off while I go try to find a ground wire. Right after. What the hell? There it is. Don't worry, it won't seem like very long for you guys. There we go. Nice. Look at them beautiful ends. Or something. Be back in a jiff. All right, back again. I found a piece of ground wire that looks like it ought to work just peachy. So, I've got one forked end and one female end. And because ladies are always first, let's do the female end first. All right. And I'll only do one end on this one. Oh, goodness. Just like that. Ow, frick, that's hot. It's almost like I just got done heating it up with a torch. So, I don't want these all running around. So let's go ahead and I suppose two of them ought to work. There we go. That's better. I totally forgot to zoom you out. That's okay though. Now you get to see more of my ugly fingers. And then we do this. And if I was truly concerned, I'd make them the same length. But, oddly enough, I'm not. All right. All right, and then I'm going to need there we go. So this is going to sit right here. So the connectors are going to go from right there to right there. So I'll need fork on one end and spade on the other. All right. There we go, 4 of those. And that's it. That's right side up. So that'll be pretty short, actually. Let me get that out of the way. So that'll work for our positive. That ought to work for the negative. Let me try not to screw this up. And I definitely want to insulate these ends because those connectors are really close to that coil. I really don't want to run the risk of shorting that sucker out. That'd really suck. The other end, I suppose, doesn't really matter much. These little fork connectors don't really need insulated much. Although, shrink wrap does seem to, I don't know, seems to stabilize it a little bit. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. All right, good little tug. All right, so now get that crap out of the way. There we go. Get some of the mess out. This can get, so now what do we need to do? Screw in the, put the power supply in, which I'd say those screws are too long, because they are. Maybe I can find something shorter. Tell you what, I'll do that afterwards, I think. But this does need. I made that way too long. There we go. That looks about right. All right, so we've got line, neutral, ground. So I know these aren't the right colors, but they'll just have to do. We'll tuck that away afterwards. Line and neutral. I probably should have made those shorter. Oh well. Not super worried about it. Click. I think they call that torqued to perfection. Unfortunately, the back of that doesn't go very far, so it'll be all right. And then on this one, it's volt negative, volt positive. So you always want your negative to be red. Oh, I just smacked you. I'm trying not to get too seasick. And that is the fourth one over. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There we go, volt positive. Now, what we can do now is we can take this handy dandy little controller, make sure that we put it in right. And that is negative is on the left, positive is on the right. Negative left. Oh, come on. You know you want to. Come on. Don't fight me so much. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now there you go. Oh. She might be far from beautiful, but she's beautiful in me eyes. That's what my dad used to say. All right. Let's grab your standard ATX power supply cord. And see what she does. Oh ho. Look at that. Oh ho. I couldn't have fuckered too much up on that. She turned on. All right. And now, for the reason, and the only reason why we made this, to test this motor. I also like this power supply controller because it lets you set the power before you actually turn it on. So, what we'll do, give her a bit of an unscrew. I don't know what the hell the voltage is on this little motor, but you guys can't see shit. Isn't that a thing? There we go. All right. So let's do, yeah, 1 amp is fine. Let's set the voltage to like 9. I think that'll be, whoa, look at that. There she goes. Oh, I'm breaking something. Nice. There we go. Well, ain't that fun? Done. Well, that's all I needed that for. Now, I have a couple of projects that I'm thinking about. One of them is going to be an experiment to see if I can't replate this. This is a Irwin Vice Grips, not sponsored. This is a made in America one. And unfortunately they got, well, a little buggered up. And I'd like to see if I can replate this with nickel. I think that'd be kind of fun. So if that sounds like something fun, I don't know. Why don't you come with me for a ride and see how it goes. All right, so now that we know that she works, let's get her buttoned up. One thing I wanted to point out about these is you turn it off, but the power supply is still, the actual internal power supply is actually still powered. So you got to turn her off. And if you pay attention to this, that power supply actually holds quite a charge. And you'll see that the internal voltage is falling. And that's that capacitors in that power supply bleeding down. So let's unplug her. That's just something to keep in mind when you're working on it or when you're testing it. Let the capacitors bleed down so you don't give yourself a jolt. Those are never fun. All right. That's as sturdy as she needs to be. Nice. And then this is a piece of warped plywood. Let's see if she fits better upside down. Sure. Let's go with that. All right. Where did I put that drill bit? I put it somewhere. If you know where I put that drill bit, put it in the comments. Oh, there it is. Found her. How much do you want to bet? There was somebody yelling at their screen going, "It's under the torch, you muppet." Sure. All right, let's get these first ones in. Goodness. Sure. I don't know why, but I feel like this equipment with these, like a wooden case like this, just, I don't know, it reminds me of something from my childhood. Spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and it was always interesting up at my grandpa's farm. You'd see equipment or tools that you know that he had built, that he'd been using for 50 years. Like, I remember in his office he had a radio. I think it was probably, I don't know, maybe Ham or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But he had made the case for it, and you could tell because it wasn't very good. He wasn't much of a woodworker, but damn it, he built it himself, and it's I don't know, it's just something that kind of trips my fancy, I suppose. How about that? It's not perfect. Sure isn't. But it'll work. It'll do the job. I don't know how the hell I got that far off on that one. Oh well. Nice. Well, now that it's done, I got a couple of projects that I want to work on, and catch you on the flip side.